What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trop. Today I've got an epic gameplay breakdown for you. We're gonna go ahead and dive into how I went and dropped 30 kills using Zapiri and the Kar98. No matter how good you are at sniping, I want to go ahead and show you how easy it is to drop 30 kills with this thing. In this video, I want to go through the loadout, the strategies, and the positioning I used to get this done. From the best attachments from the Kar98 to the sneaky little spots you need to know on Vondel, I've got all the tips you need to replicate an insane gameplay like this. So grab your controller, hit that like button, and let's get into it. Starting off with where to land, I love this small side of mall. You can find a fat bag of cash to get a loadout fast or even just buy a weapon off rip. Quickly rotating over to mall can get you a free couple of kills here, but avoiding damage in the early game can be the difference. In this fight, I get around this corner luckily while I reload, closing the door before I reach out to hopefully surprise him. Another thing about early game is you know their teammates are always going to be right there, so always be ready to react to that before you even go for your fulls usually. Keeping up your pace is one thing you're gonna probably want to work on the most. Getting through the first circle, you want to definitely be in the 8 to 12 kill range. Especially if your lobby is dying out faster, it's going to be difficult. We snag an early loadie here, which is going to make it a lot easier for us as well. Not only is the Kar98 great for opening up shots like this, but it can get you out of a lot of situations you normally wouldn't. Rather, somebody's holding you on a heady, or the guy you're already fighting has got you one shot and you need that desperation down. I'm not sure if it's only me, but I feel like Call of Duty has been cheating me on some of these kills. Right here, I thought it was pretty obvious that I won this fight, but that's something you're just going to have to deal with playing this game. Now, here's where the Kar98 really comes into play. You're going to see how easy it is for me to pick up kills just using this. Even if you're not good at sniping, you don't have to worry. This thing is so broken that it 2 taps to the body, 1 tapping to the head, and it really does make it that much easier to rack up the kills. One thing you're not going to want to do, though, is just stay on top of a building sniping because you're not going to drop as many kills as you want. So make sure you're getting in the action whenever possible. A lot of you guys should be pretty familiar with this map at this point since it's been out since NW2. But even if you're not, a lot of the buildings are very similar to each other. If you're someone who struggles with pace, popping UAVs can be huge for you. Catching this guy behind me, then immediately looking up to the mini-map to see where his teammates are, and moving on that information is what's going to keep you on the pace that you need to be. Try not to team wipe, but it's going to happen no matter what you do. Another thing that could really change up the game for you is not thinking of a fight as a 1v1 and thinking about the whole team when you're going into it. I get a knock here, but I'm not as worried about that. I'm more worried about where his teammate is. Far too often I see players go down because they're going for fulls before checking for their teammates. I know it can be just a bad habit, but it's something I want you to actively work on trying to get better about. In this instance, I get 3 of the teammates down, but I don't want to go for the wipe, knowing that Resurgence is still up, so their teammates are going to fly back in. Keeping the lobby healthy whenever you can really help boost your odds of dropping 30. And can also result in some freebies like this. Another thing people don't realize is when you're going for a gameplay like this, occasionally you're going to have to do something crazy. Running into a stacked team like this is inevitable, but you just got to work it. Playing off of sound cues is a huge thing as well. Hearing the reses going off is something that'll tell you when to push.
Oh my god, we're dead.
Being low on ammo in a 1v4 is a situation you don't want to find yourself in. The 27, baby. Now, being on 27 with 20 still alive, I probably should have dropped way more, but I'm not greedy. I'll take the 30. While you guys are screenshotting these loadouts, let me know down below what your highest kill game is so far this season. And do you guys prefer using the Kar98 or do you like the other snipers? Hopefully these few tips help y'all out. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, get some good sleep, and peace.